Hey guys, Tuju22 here, and welcome to the main event of SmackDown. This match, as well as the main event, has been brought to you by MuchGames.ca, and, well, it's no secret that these two don't like each other. I mean, Cena is, upset that, well, the thing that irks John Cena is the fact that Brock Lesnar is consistently jealous at him, or at least that's what Cena contends. Although Brock Lesnar says that had it not been for Brock Lesnar leaving the WWE at one point or another, that John Cena would not have been the WWE champion. In other words, he feels that had Brock stayed in the WWE longer than he did, that John Cena would not even come close to becoming the world champion. So, yeah, there's a lot of bad blood between these two. But you know what? Don't take my word for it. Watch this. Alright, we're off. And right away, John Cena does not waste any time going right after Brock Lesnar, and you're going to have to. I mean, these two guys are built for slugging it out. So it's going to really come down to execution, so I would have to think that the one who makes a mistake the most is going to be the one to lose. As Brock Lesnar just uses those right hands, but countered into a right hand by John Cena. And a belly-to-belly suplex on a John Cena. I mean, John Cena was in that WWE Championship Scramble. However, Brock Lesnar was actually taken out by the Ascension. Now, at the time, I did not understand why, but if you added the pieces together, especially when you watch the what happened after the show, then you'll know why Brock Lesnar was targeted. The feeling was that now that it's not a secret anymore, I mean, the Joker, he sent the Ascension to take out Brock Lesnar, but we didn't know why at the time, and we didn't know for what purpose, but other than to get rid of Brock Lesnar, but the purpose was to get rid of Brock Lesnar, and of course Brock Lesnar was none too happy when his spot was taken by the Joker. So it's safe to say that Brock Lesnar has, taken matters into his own hands when it comes to the Ascension. So the Ascension better watch out for Brock Lesnar, because he's one pissed off son of a bitch, and he's taking it out on John Cena. But you better believe that's exactly what he would do if he was in the ring with any one of those three men, if not the Joker or Durbinzano, who was not a part of the attack, but he would do the same thing. As for John Cena actually had possession of the WWE title until The Rock pinned Slim Kirby to not only get possession of the title, but to actually win it, especially within the last 10 seconds of the match. So, John Cena was very close to regaining the championship, but it didn't happen, though, as The Rock is currently the champion. But I have a feeling that as we get closer to Night of Champions, we'll find out who's going to fight for which championships. As John Cena is getting pounded in the face by Brock Lesnar, but on an armbar right to Brock Lesnar. And a clothesline right to John Cena. And a clothesline right to Brock Lesnar by John Cena. Well, now it's turned into a wrestling match a little bit. which would favor John Cena just a little bit, although I would think that, you know, Brock Lesnar with his mixed martial arts, you know, skills would probably take down John Cena. But, you know, the thing about Brock Lesnar was that, you know, not too long ago, not too long ago, you know, Brock Lesnar tried to end the career of Triple H, and, you know, life has a way of surprising us because, you know, this past Monday, or not this past Monday, but I believe it was the final, was it the final? Yeah, I believe it was the final Monday Night Raw of 2013, in which Triple H signed Brock Lesnar to a deal in the real-life WWE, which is a surprise considering the trouble that Brock Lesnar had caused Triple H. So I'm thinking something's going on here, folks, and I don't know what. If not, you know, Brock Lesnar is, you know, on a course to become once again the WWE champion, but I don't know what's going to happen though. Although right now John Cena is taking the fight right to Brock Lesnar with back-to-back suplexes, or fisherman suplexes, I should say, excuse me. Although Brock Lesnar clotheslined him. Although oh, wait a minute. And a powerbomb. Oh, wait. And another one. And another one. 3 consecutive power bombs. I mean, Brock Lesnar has the strength to do that kind of damage to anybody, including John Cena. No. That's the thing about Brock Lesnar. He can do things that a normal man can't do. And F5! F5 right to John Cena. And this could be over, folks. 1, 2. No, kick out by John Cena. How did he kick out of that? Although I think Brock Lesnar might have just realized how much of a pain that John Cena is, and I just noticed that The Rock is sitting next to Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler, especially on the radio commentary. Although The Rock has unfinished business with John Cena as well as The Rock and Brock Lesnar, I should say. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The Rock has unfinished business with Brock Lesnar and John Cena. Oh, and Brock Lesnar kicked out of the attitude adjustment. So each man kicked out of his own finisher, each man kicked out of their opponent's finishers. And now, right now, Brock Lesnar is just going to pound John Cena in the face. But it's not the first time that he got pounded in the face, I'm telling you. A release German suplex onto John Cena. So yeah, The Rock has unfinished business with Lesnar, and as well as John Cena, but more so with Lesnar on a rope break. I don't know if that would have been it though. A shoulder arm breaker onto Brock Lesnar, although caught by Brock Lesnar as, he's going for a heel hold onto John Cena. I mean, John Cena's right next to the ropes. Come on, John. Grab the ropes, man. Is John Cena going to tap out here? Yeah, he does. As Brock Lesnar forced John Cena to submit. And I have a feeling that was just a message sent to The Rock by Brock Lesnar, as he has won the match. So I will say that Brock Lesnar, you know, he has every legitimate claim to becoming the #1 contender to the WWE Championship and its champion, The Rock. I don't know what's going to happen, folks, but as we get closer to Night of Champions. I don't know. We'll find out. But until then, stay tuned, everybody.